Hello, Gemini. This is your Love for Singles Tarot Scope for April 2026. If you could please like and share my videos, it would help me out a lot. Let's see what we have for Gemini. We do have the Magician. It is saying that you have the skills required or that you need to make a success of your love life. Now you do have the Death card, which is not about death. The death is about a big transformation in your life. And it's almost like you don't have a choice. The universe, God, higher power, whatever you want to, whatever word you want to use, put it that way. I say universe. The universe is pushing you to something better. The energy may be a bit tricky. It may be hard to take at times. But just know, just ride with the changes as best you can, and it will push you to something better because you have the Fool card, which is a new beginning in your love life for some of you. Looks like some of you are going to have options in love in April. The message of this card is be careful which cup you choose here because a snake could come out of it. So be very discerning about who you let into your life. If you start a new relationship in April, it's going to be quite passionate. And it could be with the King of Cups. This is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, a water sign. Now, it could be male or female. This is not gender specific here. These are very sensitive people, sensitive to the feelings of others, quite intuitive usually. They don't like toxic people around them, and they don't like a lot of drama. They are usually in a helping profession. Could be a doctor, nurse, teacher, or even a psychic. So you could be dating this person. So let's see what else we have for Gemini. They're very sensitive. You have to handle them a little bit with kid gloves, a little bit. You do have the Justice card. This could be contracts, could be marriage documents coming up for some of you, or it could be just about being treated fairly. Now, if you're in the middle of finalizing a divorce from a previous relationship or in some kind of legal issue, when this card appears, it usually means things are going to turn out in your favor. Some of you may be feeling trapped in some way in April. Now, the message of this card is if this person took off the blindfolds, they could easily escape these swords. So this card is telling you to change how you're looking at things. Perhaps change your perspective, and an answer will come to you, or the right path, or whatever. Whoops, that flipped over. What do we got? Ooh, options. Some of you may be dating. The King of Pentacles. This could be an earth sign. This would be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Usually financially secure, a little bit stubborn, slower moving than the other signs. Good marriage/commitment material. They could be an accountant or some kind of land developer. Very stable, usually individual. I do have my Oracle deck by Kyle Gray here. Let's see what we get for Gemini. This says, honor your feelings. This is Archangel Haniel. Thank you, Haniel, for supporting me as I honor my emotions. You feel what you feel and don't be embarrassed or push it aside or anything like that. Honor your feelings. They're your feelings and you are allowed to have them. So I have my little Oracle deck I'm working on, of course, which is just at the beginning. This is saying go with the flow. Go with the flow. Just see how things play out. You may have options. And I mean, you are Gemini, but maybe don't jump in too quickly. But let's recap. Let's see what we have. Although the Fool card sort of indicates jumping in. All right. We do have the Magician. The Magician is telling you that you have the skills that you need to make a success of your love life. You do have the Death card, which is not about death. It's about a possible transformation in your life, pushing you forward into something new. You may have options in love for some of you in April. Just be careful what cup you choose. Lots of passion in April. You could have a choice between the King of Cups here and the King of Pentacles. And if there's any legal issues, it should turn out to your benefit. Or it could be some kind of contract, maybe deciding some kind of contract with someone, perhaps marriage documents or something. And just change your perspective and answers could come to you to a problem in April. And honor your feelings. They're your feelings and you're allowed to have them. Go with the flow. Try not to jump into things too quickly in April. So Gemini, I think it's a pretty good month. I mean, it has its moments, but I think you'll be okay. I hope you've enjoyed your Love for Singles for April, and I will speak to you in May.